Okay, hi, I'm Cameron.
I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Ajacia.
Ryan. I'm Gabriel.
And we are the voice, the world's greatest voice. The theme. Our themes are lesser known and more underground landmarks and experiences in each of our stops. Objectives. Who? Voices around the world for us. Anybody can come to this race and participate. Why? To enhance and expose the culture of each of our destinations, including our very own Fort Wayne. What? A route for a TV show called The Amazing Race, which sends contestants all over the world to overcome obstacles and see past the finish line first and win today.
This is our world map showcasing each of our destinations for the race and showing the order in which we will visit them.
Our first stop is going to be Headwaters Park. When you're riding a scooter downtown Fort Wayne, the first stop you should make is Headwaters Park because it's like the best one. And our transportation is a bus, and our roadblock is to create an event like a festival. Fort Wayne's Promenade Park. Fort Wayne has a plan to making our city a better experience for people to come visit. Our physical activity is to complete a lap in a St. Mary's River from 100 feet here. And mental, follow a recipe making a wine slushy. The transportation would be a scooter.
Our next stop would be Guatemala, Cobán, and it connects to Fort Wayne because there are many immigrants that come over here and try to help their family over there. Also, most of my family's from over there, from Guatemala, so most of them came here, immigrated here, and is helping their family out over there to become better. And our roadblock is contestants will have to get on a zip line, they would have to cross a forest, and then they would come into a field where they would have to pick coffee, and they would have to choose the reddest ones so they would look like grapes, but they would have like some type of honey around it. And they would leave the green ones, and then they would have to pick a certain amount of weight, and then they would have to transport it back on the zip line. And the transportation for that would be a tuk-tuk.
Our next stop is Rio de Janeiro. Both Rio and Fort Wayne take advantage in the Christmas spirit, and our roadblock is to decorate a Christmas tree. And our mental is to answer the questions that's going to be inside the present box. And then our transportation is a bus. Next stop is Ambo, which is in South Africa. We're traveling to Ethiopia to eat a lot of Ethiopian food. Fort Wayne and Ethiopia both have that in common because Fort Wayne has a restaurant called Shiva, which is Ethiopian cuisine. Physical activities which we decorate their own stilts because stilts are very native to Ethiopia. And the mental activity that's a training camel because camels are also native to Ethiopia. Transportation would be by bus.
So, Lagos, Nigeria. While visiting Lagos, the legend of the Underground Railroad is immediately noticeable. And the railroad ran through Fort Wayne. For the physical challenge, they have to build a model of the Underground Railroad, and the mental, they have to take a quiz of the Underground Railroad while being driven around. And the transportation is a bucket house, which is a type of moped or scooter.
The next up is London in the United Kingdom. When you travel to London, you will see a river, and that river was the one that they used back then to transport goods from the United States and back. And our physical would be to run up to the clock, which is Big Ben, and they would have to run back down in a certain amount of time. And then for their mental would be they would have to make like the clock, like a model of Big Ben, and they would have to make it sound just like Big Ben. And the transportation would be the tube, which is like the subway.
Barcelona, Spain. Soccer is really important to Barcelona and Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne is now bringing a soccer team to our city. Barcelona has integrated their culture with ours. Physical activity, that's a score in each corner of the target sheet from the penalty line. In the mental, they have to say the whole FC national anthem is favorite. The transportation would be scooter or bicycle.
Next up is Jerusalem, Israel. Jerusalem, Israel connects to Fort Wayne because there are about 900 Jews that live here in Fort Wayne. And for our physical challenge is the group will have to find a textile in like the alleys, and they would have to check the price, and then they would have to go out and sell an item that they have on them for the same price as the textile, and then come back and buy the textile, and it would have to be a certain color and a certain shape. And for our mental, it would be that they would have to study a book about their history, and then they would have to take a quiz. And our transportation would be a buddy.
After that, we have Mulligan, Myanmar. In addition to having a thriving agricultural industry in Mulligan, we have been a sister city to them for 3 years. Our physical task will be contestants who have to cut, dry, and fresh pounded rice from either a patio or a hillside by hand. And the mental task will be contestants who will have to identify members of Myanmar's thriving indigenous big cat population. And our mode of transportation will be by boat. After that, we have Taizhou, China. It is a spectacular metropolitan city that has maintained a relationship with Fort Wayne for over 7 years. Our physical task with contestants will see who can create the best ramen dish out of only basic noodles and vegetables. And our mental task will just be a simple game of mahjong. And the mode of transportation will be taxi.
Now we have Daeju, South Korea. Both Fort Wayne and Daeju have this in common because the St. Mary's River runs through Fort Wayne and the Gamokana runs to Daeju. Our physical is to create a boat out of paper, and the mental is to make the boat flow on water, and our transportation is a bus.
After that, we have Takaoka, Japan. And Takaoka, Japan is the shining example of a deep-seated relationship with another city. We have maintained a sister city relationship with them for over 43 years. And our physical task is contestants will complete physical training and education to learn how to sumo wrestle. And the mental task is they have to create an ikebana sculpture out of only rudimentary flowers. Our transportation mode of choice is through bike.
Walla Walla is located in Australia. When traveling to Walla Walla, seeing the missing engineering is normal. Fort Wayne is also known for the missing engineering. Physical activity, you have to get a kangaroo outfit and pick berries and bring them back. For mental, you have to win a game of 2 up. Transportation will be through train.
Cairns, Australia. While visiting Cairns, there are many rivers to see, and in Cairns they have 3 rivers, just like Fort Wayne does, and they also have Great Barrier Reef, they have botanical gardens, scenic railway, and scenic railways. The physical challenge is they have to scuba dive in a barrier reef while taking different pictures of sea animals, and they have to take the pictures and give them to a guide. And then for the mental challenge, they have to take a quiz about different sea animals, and the transportation is bus.
Fort Wayne, the old fort. So one will see how the soldiers used to fight in battle and how they use their weapons. So for our physical challenge would be that the group will have to dress like the soldiers back then and learn how to use the weapons. And for our mental activity would be that they would have to identify each type of gun. And our transportation would be walk.
Downtown art in Fort Wayne. When you visit Fort Wayne, you will see a lot of art. This art helps us express how proud we are to be here and our pride for our city. Physical activity is to create a graffiti piece, and the mental is to scavenge and hung all the art pieces. Transportation will be walking. We have prepared a video for